Well, what do we have here? Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't be afraid of me. I promise I'm not here to hurt you. Oh, you look so pale, you poor thing. Can I take a look at you? You've seen some better days, haven't you? These are some pretty nasty scrapes you have on your knees. How did you even get these? Oh, I see. I'm so sorry this happened. Look, why don't I take you over to my little cottage where I can patch you up and I can take care of you? Well, the other solution is I take your kneecaps. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm sure a nice cup of tea and some rest sounds a whole lot nicer than that. All right, come on. Come with me this way. Do you need some help? You're a strong one, aren't you? Well, I promise it's not too much farther to go. I only came out a little bit to forage for some mushrooms. I grow them in my garden, but you just never know what you're going to find out here. Some of them have crazy healing powers beyond anything I've ever seen. And that's what I love about living in the woods. It's full of surprises, and just like you. All right, here we are. Just mind the step up for me. Home sweet home. Now, come on over here and sit next to the fire. Oh, careful. That's just some sage I'm drying. It won't hurt you. I think this is going to require one of my special teas. My specialty tea. I can see now that you've taken a little bit more than a scrape, haven't you? Oh, come on, you don't have to be so brave with me. I want to help you, and really the only way I can do that is if you're honest with me. So come on, show me. Where does it hurt? Okay. I think I know just what to make you. I made this tea by accident one time, although I haven't really had much use for it. Up until now, at least. Oh, no. No, please sit back down. Please, it's really not a bother at all, and please, I don't want to see you in any more pain, okay? La da 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 da. Oh, how did I end up here? Well, when I was younger, I was just this little wandering witch traveling from place to place and helping those I came across. One day I found myself in this huge forest of trees with really no end. I couldn't recall how I'd gotten there, and if I'm going to be honest, I really can't to this day. The trees were coated in snow because it had been a harsh winter that year. But I suddenly came across this strangest little thing in the middle of it all. A garden with herbs and mushrooms, trees with leaves of red and orange and yellow, and this little cozy cottage nestled in the center. It was a small oasis of eternal fall. I could sense the comfy and warm energy from the place, and since it appeared long abandoned, I decided to move in. Oh, well, almost abandoned. The most peculiar creature was lurking in the garden. A small, sentient blue mushroom. Once I moved into the cottage, the little mushroom started following me everywhere, watching me cook and even helping me forage the little things he could find. He couldn't speak, but I had to give him a name. After a lot of thought, I decided to name him Moosh, the mushroom. It just seemed to fit, you know? After that, the longer I stayed, the stronger the magic of the place became. I soon found other travelers wandering in the forest, unsure of how they got there. Each were traveling for their own reasons, but they were always in need of some self-care and rest, which I was more than happy to give them. Each one has been welcomed with open arms, a cup of tea, and a warm place to rest their head. Some would continue on their journey, but others wanted to stay longer. And I found over time, the more that stayed, the larger the garden would become. There's always room for everyone. And some of the garden's magic has even rubbed off on some of the visitors, and they can transform into the little mushrooms themselves. I guess they didn't want Moosh to get too lonely. Or me. They're so sweet. And so here I am, Autumn, the Mushroom Witch, in her garden of eternal fall, always here to give you and everybody else a place to rest if you ever need it. Well, maybe you'll have a kinder word for witches than most will after today. People are honestly so quick to assume that all witches are bad, but some of us really want nothing else but to help others. All right, your tea is all done. Here, it's a little hot, so please be careful. These are all the ingredients grown and foraged in my garden. They're gonna help you feel better in no time, I promise. If I can ask, how did you get so badly wounded, and how did you wind up alone? Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible, you poor thing. A lack of sleep really does affect everything. How long have you been having sleepless nights? Mm-hmm. And how long have you been feeling this lack of self-confidence? Oh, I see. You know what? I think what you need is a long, deep rest. I guess it's a good thing that you found me. Or maybe that I found you? Come on, I have just the remedy. Follow me. And here you go. This room is yours for as long as you need it. Here, sit on the bed. It's so soft, isn't it? Fake comfort and warmth. How's the temperature? Oh, good. This is the perfect environment for sleep. With how many incantations for sleep I've recited in here, I'm not sure anyone could resist a good night's sleep. Ah, see? I can already see you getting so sleepy. Good. Here, lay down for me. I want you to know how safe you are here. No harm will ever come to you while I'm watching over you. There's not a thing in the world to worry about. In the little time that I've known you, I can already tell that you are a good and kind person who deserves a long, deep sleep. Now close your eyes. I'm going to protect you for as long as you are here. You are doing so, so good. Now sleep now. Sleep for you and sleep for me. Sweetest of dreams.